Hello. Hello. How do I check if my party's over encumbered? Oh, that's it. And you get a crossbow or slingshot. Darn. I'm still over encumbered. Time to go back. Or perhaps I should send this guy to go and pick their stuff up. Let's swap places since I need more straw than wood now. Oh shoot, will I be able to make it in time? I hope so.
As you make your way through the terrain, your herbalist spots an area where you can harvest some good herbs. They grow inside a hollowed tree, but beware, there seems to be a lot of spiderwebs surrounding the place. "These webs look thicker than I like. We best be quick about our business here," exclaims one of your men.
Your village needs the herbs, so send a herbalist to pick them and keep watch.
Your herbalist carefully picks the right herbs, while the rest of the men keep a wary eye out for trouble. You already picked some of the herbs, but you notice that there is a larger patch further down the path. However, that area has a sticky white blanket of webs thrown all over it.
Take what you've already got and leave the place. One of your group holds out their hand and speaks up. The layout of these webs could mean a spider queen's presence. We should be wary.
Those with knowledge of the animal world in your party huddle together in talks. Taking their time to analyze the scene, they point to the pattern of the webs as well as signs of spider eggs in the distance. It is clear that your party may face a spider queen, or at least her best minions if they risk venturing forth. On the other hand, the men inform the group that such lairs can also hold precious resources.
Go forwards and prepare yourselves for battle. Fight. I think there's only level 1 malicious spiders in their hands, so I'm just going to do this. What am I doing again? I'm gonna send in the snake. Oh no. What do I do? Oh shoot. I didn't want her to get injured. I win.
After a tough fight, you finally clear the area of those nasty spiders. Within their lair, you discover some more herbs as well as bodies of fallen men and women who were clearly not as lucky as you. You search the area for any usable loot.
Where's the extra herbs that I supposedly want? Better leave the place. Who knows if these were all of them. cooked bird. That sounds nice. Meat stew. Oh, that sounds nice too.
You come across what looks like a dried up log, but as you get closer, you see it has eyes and looks up at you. It seems it is trying to speak to you.
Okay, listen in.
Ah, the Sister Mokosh or her children must have sent you my way. I am nearly turned into ash, but I need your aid. There is a filthy abomination I once called my brother, a bouquet, a supposed guardian spirit gone terribly rogue. I have no more strength to find him and kill him, but you do. If you accept, I will give you all aid I can.
Why on Thea would we risk hunting down a guardian spirit for you?
My spirit fades. I can speak no more. I will bless you if you help.
You see the tree slowly turning into ash before your eyes.
Okay, whatever, leave it be and take what remains of it.
You watch the Lishi disappear into ash, but some of his body remains as wood that can be used.
Leave. Back to making cooked greens, I suppose. Let's swap inventory. Oh shoot, now second expedition is encumbered. Perfect. Now you two go back to town.
Your people have discovered tracks of some game. They lead deeper into the land, so only those who know their trade should follow, lest they spook the prey.
Nope, leave. Need to dump
Your
my
scouts
stuff.
report something of interest nearby and mark it on your maps.
Investigate.
They have spotted an abandoned settlement made out of several thatch cottages. You could salvage much straw and maybe even some stone from the houses. Beware though, the scouts also report that a nest of giant spiders has taken residence.
Draw is very useful, might be worth checking this out. Now to dump all this stuff into town. Oh, this sword looks good. I want to research the two-handed sword. Seems pretty strong. What do I do now? Let's go seek out those refugees. Why do you only have a club? That's not good. Save. I actually want some fines. Alright. Where's that two-handed sword? Oh, now that I have some stuff, some steel, I should craft some good weapons. Monster Hunter. Oh, my master craftsman is here. Let's go seek out those refugees and hopefully get more people in my village.
You find the settlement taken by an orcish clan. You see many warriors, at least one matriarch and a shaman. They are well armed and look ready to fight.
Our diplomacy first. Hi there, can we talk? Well, come back later. So, in case I need to save scum.
You find the settlement. The orc matriarch steps forward, her brow raised and her protruding fangs exposed.
What do you want? We're not a charity if you're looking for help, and we're not looking to trade, so best be off now.
We just wanted to talk. We met the people who own this land, and so perhaps we can make some deal, rather than dish out justice for their dead.
Ah, owned this land, you say? Since when? Since they came here a decade ago and said so. There was a goblin settlement here, you know, but they were just filthy greenskins, heathens to them, so they claimed this land. Well, the goblins joined our family, and so now we claim this land. Leave before you anger me more.
Okay, so, well, we were not aware of the history. How about we exchange some goods? You said no trade, but why not?
Oh, fine. Truth be told, I did feel bad about some of the casualties from that fight. A few little ones got hurt, and I detest such barbarity.
She grunts towards one of her men, and he scuttles off. She goes on.
The lumber mill and quarry are actually depleted, and this place is not very defensible, obviously. So we loaded as much as we can, and we're off. Have what we left for yourselves. Maybe give it to those people if you see them.
Alright, thanks. What's this button? Oh. Not enough food, huh? We should make a delivery then. There, that should be enough. A short sword, a regular sword, or a monster hunter. Let's just make more swords. Amethyst sword. What the heck is this? Dragon Slayer? This looks really good. We should move the crafters out of this expedition. Some vegetables for your journey back. Oops. Can't really produce any more buildings, huh? Oh, I can finally craft the two-handed sword. Oh no. Is the sword done yet? No, not yet. Well, we need to pick up arms and defeat those people. Two arms, attack. Whoa, 17 speech. That's pretty crazy. Maybe I can defeat the dragon with that person. Shield ally. Alright, now counter tactic. Move these guys in. Wow. That's a lot of good stuff. Now back to work. Moonlight Sting. Still Moonlight Sting. Claw of Bales. Pretty nice. $17,710. This looks really nice. Now we're finally making a real armory. We should make more crafting tools. Ooh.
You see a man in worn-out armor with insignia unknown to these lands. He is standing by a rock, clearly deep in thought as he does not see you approach. When you look closer, you see he is looking at a sword half embedded in the rock.
A sword in the stone. That's very cool. Hello there, fellow traveler. Are you okay?
The man jumps up, startled by your voice. He grabs the hilt of his sword but does not draw it. He takes a few steps back and speaks. How dare you disturb a king's moment of peace? I mean, I'm sorry, old habits. I am no king, not anymore. But you, my friends, look like, well, potentially, that is, I mean, you could maybe be called knights, right?
Knights, king. What are you talking about? You're not from around here, are you?
My name is Arathor. I have traveled here from afar in the west, led by an ancient quest from my forefathers. I was led to believe that this sword will help me rebuild my kingdom and save us from the darkness. Alas, I have lost all of my knights just getting here. And now that I am faced with the sword, those blasted demons, they have cursed me with weakness and I am unable to fulfill my destiny.
So this sword is powerful enough to defeat the darkness?
The sword is my test, my burden, and my fate. It will not serve any other. My time is running out. I must return to my kingdom soon, or all shall be lost. Now, the sword is for me to claim, but as king, I can appoint you my knights, and you could claim it in my stead. The magic binding the weapon in stone will permit it, I think. Will you become my knights?
Alright, maybe, but what are these knights you keep talking about?
Knights? Oh, well, a knight is a brave warrior, sworn to serve their king and god, to uphold the law. It is a man. Oh, sorry, well, I suppose in my kingdom we only appoint men, but desperate times. So, it is a person who is righteous and honorable. Now, I solemnly swear I will release you from my service once the deed I ask is done, and I hold the sword in my hand. Will you accept?
Yes, we accept, but how do you even know we're right for this task.
Wonderful. I knew fate would provide my salvation. I did not know if your hearts were pure enough, but your agreement to serve my purpose, with no promise of a reward, proves that you are indeed the ones I seek. Now, by the power of a rightfully anointed King of Camroth, I pronounce you Knights of Camroth, and I command you to take the sword for me.
We will do as you command. Take the sword out of the stone. This you will have to do. Send in my strongest party member. Nice. Oh my goodness. Level 6 physical challenges. I will counter tactic. Confuse. And that's it. This should be good enough. How about I had a level 10 counter offense? I wish I'd done that sooner. Yeah, beat up the physical challenge.
You work together and pull out the sword from the stone. It looks like an ordinary weapon, except that it seems undamaged from its unusual sheath. When you hold it in your hands, however, you feel a surge of strange power coursing through your veins, and it feels really good.
Give the sword to Arathor.
The king drops down on one knee as he accepts the sword from you. He speaks, and his voice becomes more forceful and clear than before. Well done, my knights. You have passed the test of loyalty and purity of soul, for this sword is known to lead its keepers astray. An ancient bloodline runs in my veins, one that has, in the past, both failed and succeeded in this very test. It has always been my fate to hold this blade and see what I am made of. And since I do not heed the urge to cleave you where you stand, I am hopeful that I too have passed. I release you from your oaths, Knights of Camroth. May the fates bring you strength and prosperity. I also give you this map. It will lead you to a bridge where you will be tasked with a test, and if you pass, a treasure will reveal itself to you. I meant to find it myself, but it seems fate had other plans. So go forth and seek it out.
Thank you, King Arathor. It was an honor to serve your cause. What will you do now?
I will now travel back to my lands, and using the sword, I will try to reclaim my kingdom and restore the Eternal Tower to ward off the darkness. I wish I could tell you more, but it seems other lands are in peril, and it is a knight's duty to protect and defend. Alas, I am also a king, and I must first right the wrongs of my own people. I feel a great destiny within you, and I hope you will succeed in your own quest one day. Farewell. The king bows to you and holds up the sword. A light shines down from the skies, and he disappears.
What? A light shines down from the skies, and he disappears. So the sword lets him teleport? Dang, that's pretty crazy. Right, time to go. Maybe check out the bridge from the map. King's Quest. Oh, wow, it's so far away. And is that really a bridge? Another encounter. Oh, it's a fight. Fat rat. Gotta pat that fat rat. Let's see if this works. Nope, total failure. I am sad. Oh my goodness. I'm going to die here, aren't I? This guy's so strong. How do I win? What? Fat rat. Oh, out of moves. Dang, these dwarf bandits are gonna ruin me. Uh-oh. Those bandits are level 8, huh? Gotta finish off that rat, or else it's gonna ruin me. I have one. Save.
You find the thatched cottages, and just as your scouts said, the little settlement is long abandoned. Instead of people, a nest of giant spiders has taken residence there.
Come up with a tactical plan of action. Oh, they should all be level 3 challengers, I think. Oh, never mind. Why am I lagging? Oh, I have a counter offense here. Oh, I forgot about the other tactic cards. Goodbye.
You spot an intricate system of spiderwebs spread throughout this area. You plan a diversion to draw out the main body of the spiders. A small team can sneak in and steal as much as they can before the nest realizes anything. Or you can attack the small group of spiders left.
Guess they take the stuff we can. Or I should just attack the weakened spiders. Oh. So that's what they mean by a small group. Oh, that's not good. Oh shoot, I should have supported her. But darn it. This is going to hurt a lot. this should be fine.
You have defeated the spiders. You find many good building materials from the cottages and a good amount of fresh spider silk as well.
Great, take the stuff. Save.
Wounds don't always have a chance to heal, and so death can claim its prize.
Oh no. And some more souls join the Beyond. That's not good.
Over the last few weeks, you heard tales of a dragon roaming the skies. Travelers tell tales of their daughters being taken by the monster, and you hear its roar loud and clear in the night. 2 children have already fallen prey to the beast. But there are rumors of a man who said he can rid the land of the drake for the right price. If you wish to investigate, just follow the roar.
Better check it out before more people die. I'm out of here. Time to go back and pick up some equipment.
Wounds don't always have a chance to heal, and so death can claim its prize.
What? Oh. Oh no. Oh, I completely screwed up this campaign. Oh, I should have shielded my snake. Now he might die. Where's that sword? Iron mask. You can hide unwanted twins in it, or just wear it to look cooler. That's a lot of wounds. This villager is heavily wounded and may die. Uh-oh.
You enter the ruins of an old town, although you only know this because the Ziadi told you so, as there are only stones covered in moss and plant life. But you do see a group of old men, huddled together over a large oaken table.
Walk over to them.
The Ziadi do not turn to you, but one speaks.
Grandchildren have come. Our help they seek, but are they too weak?
Another speaks up.
They come for aid, but rules have to be laid. We take our food that will change our mood.
A wicker basket appears before you, and you know these forefathers will not speak to you more unless you feed them.
Okay, you said I could come here if we become cursed?
You seek our aid and guidance you shall receive, for each dark curse has its own flavor, and so the relief lies in different realms. You will face a challenge, our child, and if you pass, you shall be cleansed.
What sort of challenge?
If your body has been wounded by a dark force and will not heal, cursed you are, and you must speak to the spirits of healing to lift this taint. If your flesh is weakened, you must stand by our table and prove you have the tactical wits to outsmart the curse. If you have been deformed by evil forces, you will sneak up to a water nymph and steal a strand of her hair. We can then lift the curse for you. And if you have been cursed by the darkness itself, you will hunt down Abius, and once you have him, we will transfer the darkness away from you and into the beast. Don't worry, we will shield you from his attacks if you fail.
Oh, we don't actually have anyone cursed with us. We'll come back later.
You approach the mound of rubble that used to be the great Varvelian castle, a landmark and seat of power before the darkness. The mound that remains in its stead is so tall that it feels as if you're standing under a mountaintop. At the height of the rubble, there sits a great dragon. Beneath the mound stands a lone man with a shoe stand and a workshop. Surviving the apocalypse? Don't do it barefooted, reads his makeshift sign. Below it, there is an additional note. Will kill dragon for a princess.
Hi there, this is an unusual sight for a shoe shop.
The man smiles at you and shows you some sturdy boots. Well, as you can see, I am a cobbler. Needler they call me, and I'll travel Thea making and selling exquisite, custom-made designer footwear. I also deal with dragon infestations, so you see this site is actually perfect for my business. So which one are you here for?
Well, we're here for the dragon that killed some of our children.
Oh, the dragon. Well, as advertised, I will take care of the dragon problem for you, or at least help you do it for a price.
A princess, you say on this sign, really?
Well, okay, so I'm not counting on an actual princess. Times are tough, I know. I just need me a virgin female, preferably of noble blood, posh like, you know.
Why?
Well, that's my business really, ain't it? But since you ask, I am looking for a wife, and since I'm a cobbler, I'm looking to marry up.
Okay, the crazy reward aside, how would you help with the dragon exactly?
I ain't telling you what my secret is, obviously, but I'll tell you this much. I know the dragon's weakness, and I will use it. You will bring me the stuff I need. I will make something, and all you have to do then is sneak up and place the thing in the dragon's path. Easy for you hero types.
So why not kill the dragon yourself already?
Duh, because I ain't working for free. I'm not the dragon's type, it hasn't eaten me yet, so I'm not bothered. But if I can get what I want, then good.
Well, we have no princesses for you.
I already said, she doesn't need to be all that, well, princess-like. Look, just get me 40 wood and 10 straw. I will do the rest, and I'm sure you have a lovely lass you can pay me with. I hear the dragon only gets hungrier with time. Soon it won't be just children he eats. Oh, and just follow the dragon to find us again. He likes to move about.
Alright, we'll get you the stuff and then we'll talk about the reward. Do you have any straw? I do. Let's make one more two-handed sword. How did I make this great sword leech again? God darn it, I don't remember. Oh, dragon bone. which I don't have enough of. This should be good enough.
You find Needler again, and you see he is sewing what looks like a carcass of a sheep. You give him the stuff, and he uses it to finish his fake sheep. There are now 3 such animals lying on the ground. Did you bring the 40 wood and 10 straw?
Yeah, how and Thea are these going to help?
Just get them to the dragon. I'll explain later. I don't want you deciding you don't need me anymore. He's asleep now, so sneaking up shouldn't be so hard.
Okay, fine, we'll go sneak.
You
Sneak.
see the dragon, asleep at a nearby hilltop. The cobbler shows you exactly where to place the sheep.
Begin sneaking. Oh. This is bad. This is really bad. What the heck are these? Leech, poison. Oh, darn it. Oh, I'm going to surrender. No. I'm just gonna try and make the most out of this. Oh my goodness. Well, goodbye, cruel world. I have lost.
The dragon wakes before you can sneak up on him. You drop the sheep and make a run for it. The flames from the dragon's breath are very, very hot, but you see for some reason the beast stops and eats the sheep rather than chase you.
Okay, good run.
You escape from the dragon's line of fire. You see he is busy eating the sheep.
Quickly find some higher ground to watch what happens next.
You see the dragon land in the lake and drink water in gallons. It drinks and drinks and drinks, its belly growing larger and larger from the liquid until it explodes. Needler claps his hands and smiles at you. So, the girl?
What happened?
I told you, I knew his weakness. The poor fella suffered from a dangerous type of draconic digestive disorder. At the same time, he was partial to lambs. Visually, strange enough, I think the sight of them irritated him. In any case, I used certain materials, including the ones you brought, to make a fake sheep that would cause a flare-up of his condition. The only remedy then is to drink a lot of water, but I made the sheep so strong he just had to keep on drinking. Almost feel sorry for the fella. But now, for my reward?
Okay, I suppose a deal is a deal. One of our girls will join you.
One of your women joins the cobbler. You go back to the dead dragon and gather up his remains, and you find a small lair where the beast kept some treasures.
Right, take the stuff and leave. Oh yeah, this game is dead. End game. The last of your people perished and took with them mankind's final hope. As the last of your worshippers joined the ranks of the forlorn souls, unable to cross over into the afterlife, your own divine life force fades away quietly. The cosmic tree remains in limbo. Darkness regains its strength, and even those calling themselves people of the night find it hard to fight against the growing hordes of demons and the unliving. But if Thea perseveres despite its doom, who knows, perhaps one day you may awaken to fight once more. The Return of the Giants. In the old days, the giants hummed their everlasting song of life, and thus they gave their power to Thea, shaping the mountains, the rivers, and all lands. Gentle and wise, the builders walked the lands in peace until came the time of the little folk. The ancient, wondrous creatures became a danger for their smaller kin, and so, with the aid of elder forces, the giants began their eternal slumber. In the state of ever dreaming, their song of life would continue to keep Thea whole, but also keep the little ones safe. Alas, when the pillars of the world fell and the cosmic tree burnt, all the laws of Thea crumbled into pieces. During the long night, the darkness devoured the lands and extinguished almost all life before the miraculous return of the sun. But unknown to anyone, it also seeped into the dreams of the giants, slowly corrupting their hearts, minds, and souls. Thus the Umbrage Lord, a creature of pure chaos and destruction, was born and awakened to wreak devastation onto Thea once more. Even after the sun's return, even if the cosmic tree's power was restored, the rise of the giants could undo it all and thrust the lands right back into despair. Just as the Song of Life once gave peace to Thea, so it now had the power to shatter it to pieces. Alas, you failed to conquer the Umbridge Lord and his shadow minions, and so the fate of Thea remains forever doomed. Thank you all for watching.